Hi everyone. Now, welcome to this month's draw, and again, I would just like to thank everyone who donated throughout the month to my channel. It really does help, and basically allows me to work in videos, do lots of other things like I do a bit of teaching, and it goes towards that. Especially, I mean, we obviously go through a lot of equipment and. Over the years I have went through a lot, so it basically does help me it helps me a lot, and so I can't thank you enough. Now, the main draw is for the fly box, and that's what I'm going to draw first for. I'm going to show you the ones. Now you have a choice. This numbers now allows you to have a choice. There's there's 5 boxes in a wallet. Now the latest one, I just fill them as I go along. And so basically what I do is, like you can see here, fill a box. This is midge pupa. It's one of the latest ones I did. Now these are a great collection of midge pupa that you can fish in our lakes and lochs of the UK and Ireland, or anywhere where you've got large midge coming off, especially in the lochs. Now there's a great collection here. There's the top I have them set out in a way from the bottom to the top. Like the bottom here is basically just thread, some goose bites and so on, which sink really quick. Then you've got your middle dropper and top dropper, the top dropper being a wee bit rougher, much like a bob fly. And you can kink these up if you wish. They'll sit close to the surface where you want them to be. So it's a great set, and one certainly, I wouldn't mind one with myself, to be honest with you. So that's a nice, there's 70 in there, so they're tied in 10s and 12s, so there's 3 10s and 2 12s of each pattern there. And then I've got another box here. This box here is for grayling. You can fish with these throughout the season as well as in the winter. So we've got the tungsten beads as well as metal beads. We've got the traditional pheasant tails. We've got the killer bug there, and then the killer bug as well is tied with the original Chadwick's 477 yarn. So again, it's a great set of flies. Ones that I personally fish and done really well with over the years. Another box, got traditional wet flies. And again, this box I've set it up. Now normally when I'm fishing, like I said, some wets and so on, I'll use a weighted nymph in the point, and this is the pheasant tail nymph, which is tied with copper wire, just as Frank Sawyer would have tied his flies with. So basically it's the Sawyer's pheasant tail. We've got some winged wets as well as spiders, the traditional spiders like partridge and orange, snipe purple, waterhen blower and so on. Some nice patterns in here. We've got golden plover, the hairs here, that's a great fly. So anyway, that's another one. We've also got a selection of, these are dry flies. There's 70 in all these boxes, just to showing you there. But in this one's just over 70. These are dry flies that are from a book called Let's Fish the Clyde by Robert C. Sharp. Now it's the first book I ever read in fly tying, and the dry flies were the ones I copied out it. And this is a full set of the dry flies that's in that book. Brilliant flies. Certainly, it's a great box. You'll catch right throughout the season with these, from the March Browns through to sort of small duns that come off, like the blue-winged olives and so on. Another great box. Sorry. Now I've got a box here. This here's a larger box. Some Irish patterns. So I've got a nice mix of flies here, mayflies, sedges, bumpers there, there's some dries there and some buzzers. And these will get you by quite a few of the lochs in Ireland. Another good set, and as far as I believe, I'm not sure exactly how many's in there, but there's as much as in this box as what's in the other ones as well. So I've got another good box. Now for the salmon fisher, I've got, well, basically, these are the temple dog flies. You can see these. I'll take one out. This is a Green Highlander. These have got turbo discs on them and so on. Now, they're very mobile type flies. kind of modern style, and fish really well. And I mean, they'll fish, but they fish with this. The Green Highlander fish as well in Scotland. So even in this style, it gives you another method because they swim so well. When things are quiet or not doing, or the water's big, these will take over. But there's a good colour collection in here of flies and styles, from the alley shrimp into the well-known. These are versions of my own. Like you've got Sunray Shadow, which is one of the excuse me, the better known in this style. So there's 27 in there, and you can see I put in this is a cast wallet. I just like them in the cast wallet. It's easy to store in your pocket. So, and the flies, once you start to put in the water, they'll open out and swim well. So first number we're going to draw for is for the box of flies. So that gives everyone a chance to win it, because you can only win one item. So for instance, if I'm drawing for just a trout fly that I've tied for YouTube, then you'd be out. So doing the box first will allow you, give everyone a chance to win a box. So there we go. Now this is as you can see on the screen here, it's an Apple app that allows me to generate a number. And to generate a number, it's quite easy to press. If you can highlight it, you'll see here I just press and it gives me the number. So this is for the box of flies. So whoever this number comes up, whoever gets this, has a choice from those boxes I just mentioned.
48.
So it's number 48 for the box of flies. So I've got a lot of other items to give away, but there's one thing. I'm going to leave this to last. This one here. This is the fly tying vise that I've personally used for a good year and a half, and the reason I'm giving it away is because it sits on the shelf, and I'd rather see it being used rather than gathering, as we say, stew and or dust. So give it a go, cleaned it up, got the original box, got everything in there that comes with it, including the Allen key to tighten the head up. Now this one here has the stainless steel jaws, and it will hold 99% of the flies that you'll probably tie. It's a great vise. I say it's a shame for it to sit on the shelf, but we'll basically do that last. So I'm going to go through the flies that I've tied throughout the season. And what I've done as well with these, like this is the tube fly, it's called the junction shrimp. I put some extra in with the fly I've actually tied. So it's a good pattern, so you can tie it. I mean, a lot of people, when they get these, they keep a hold of it. So there's some extra in there so you can fish with them as well. So we'll draw a number for this one. And the number is
47.
47. Just one number less. And then we'll go into our next. We've got here, this is the parachute caddis fly. And I'm not sure how many is in here. At least 5 or so in extra. I should put them in this wee hook box here. So this is one of the ones I filmed. So that's the actual one there, and these are some spare. So if that's the next number.
71.
71 for those. And then we'll go into, this is the dabbler. It's a magenta dabbler. Nice pattern. It's one at a time. I tie mainly for island. I've got a couple of extra in the back, so you can obviously have a cast, and you can keep a hold of the original when it was filmed. And the number for that one.
61.
61 is that. Then we'll go into, we've got, I think this is the latest one, the latest videos I did, which is a Cape McLaren dabbler. It's a Scottish pattern. The Cape McLaren doesn't normally have that dabbler like wing. This is just a variant, and it's a great pattern. And again, I've got another couple in the back there so you can put them in, have a cast with them. So we'll draw a number for that. The number is
239.
239, so it's a bit bigger number there. And we'll go into, we've got the greenmost. This is a greenmost partner tied, it's a winged version. And again, I've got a couple at the back, so you can have a cast. Nice pattern that, it's one I've tied for many years. The unusual thing, and this is tied when you're using a hen hackle. Now, I used to use hen hackles up a lot, and we can easily use, I use a muslin silicone to or to lift mine. Now, once the wing starts to, when you cast it, it'll start to sort of like break up slightly and come part of the dressing between the wing and the hackle, and it works a treat. So anyway, as I say, you've got a couple of extra at the back, and we'll draw a number for this one. And the number is
156.
156. We'll go on to, they're all in the front here. These are another YouTube fly. We've got the hare's mask buzzer. And I've got the originals in the middle, I think, and the other two are either side. So again, you've got enough two there to have a cast with. Great pattern. We'll draw a number for this one.
199.
199. And then I've got just basically thread on a hook. It's the Campo buzzer. There's 3 on the other side, again, for you to have a cast with. So it's a fly I tie a lot for Ireland, but it's a great pattern here as well. So, and the number for that?
117.
117. Now, what I've got, before the device is going to be last, but what I've got here is a couple of large streamer flies now. I tied these a while back, and so I tied, just looking at the date, May 2009, so I thought I would add these into the draw this month. I love the big flies, I love tying the streamer patterns. Now this one's a Colonel Bates, as you can see, it's nice, certainly bright enough, you could see it a good while back, or a mile away anyway. So we'll draw a number for this one. The number for
235.
235. Now we've got the Shang Special, which is, as you can see here, certainly a big jungle cock wing, peacock herald, another lovely streamer pattern. The cheeks on this is actually from a parrot, it's natural red. These feathers I buy off the internet. Well, basically the owners sell the feathers. In this case, the feathers were being sold for the church roof. Now they're basically the molting, the birds molt and fall on the floor, and the owners sell them. So this is part of this fly. So we'll do a number for this one.
6.
Number 6. It's good to get a low number again. But anyway, we'll go into, we've got this here. Now, this is box, this is silicone box. Basically, this style is that style. Can't buy it anymore. And a friend of mine got in touch and recommended this one here. And it's this one's from Snowbee. So this is the box I'll be going to using from now on. But I got a good 4 or 5 of these, so I'm going to give one away. I'll put 2 or 3 flies in it, so you've at least got something to start it off. This is for Snowbee, so I'd like to thank them for them. There's a silicone box. This it's waterproof as well, so we'll do a draw for this as an extra. And the number is
110.
110. Now we're ready for the vise. Let's say I've got it's in the box. So it's got all the stuff inside, and it's a nice vise. Once you set up, it's on the C clamp. So it basically clamps to your side of your vise, your side of your table, and it has the signs of being used because I did use a lot of tide. I've not many flies on it. A good 3,000 or 4,000 anyway, I would think I would tie on it. So it's got my fingerprints all over it, so you can. I would recommend use it. It lasts forever. It's one of the vices that you could I'm not sure how you could destroy it other than blowing it up, like, but anyway, it's solid. So we're going to do a draw for the vice now, and the number is, for the vice,
23.
number 23. So anyway, there we are everyone. I've tried to spread them out and give you a chance to get something from it. And as you see, there's a lot here. I'll like pack them all up once we find out where they're going, and they do go around the world. And so again, I can't thank you enough for donating to the channel, and it really does help. I'm not going to go into everything I do because I'm not going to brag or do this or that, blah blah blah. It's just, it does help. I spread it out, and so anyway, until next time. So if you're interested in next month, it'll obviously be a fly box and some other items, and we'll sort something out, but I'll put it on social media to see what's going on.